Chaos erupts in Moscow as Ukraine's drones launch a devastating strike on the city's skyline. Billion-dollar towers are engulfed in flames, smoke fills the streets, and the very heart of Russia is shaken like never before. This unprecedented attack shows just how vulnerable even the most fortified cities can be in modern warfare, and the visuals are as shocking as the reality on the ground. Stay tuned as we break down every detail of this daring strike and its massive impact. Welcome back to the channel Future Force Skies and Skills. Today we dive into an intense and dramatic topic. Ukraine drones strike Moscow again. Billion-dollar towers on fire. In this video we'll go over the exterior, interior, performance, safety features, unique selling points, price, and conclusion of this event, but framed in a compelling review style, as though this was a high-stakes vehicle or machine being evaluated. Let's get into it. Imagine you approach the scene from a distance on a dark night. The skyline of Moscow is lit by a sudden blaze, fiery flares leaping up from the upper levels of what are reputed to be ultra-expensive, high-profile towers. The exterior view is dramatic: thick smoke, flickering flames, shattered glass, structural damage. You see facade panels peeled off, windows blown outward, sheets of debris swirling in the wind. The silhouette of skyscrapers is uneasy, a testament to both architectural ambition and vulnerability under assault. What should be pristine, polished steel and glass now bears the scars of direct hit. The contrast is eerie, the elegance of modern towers turned arena of conflict. As you move closer, the external surfaces glow orange from fire inside. The night sky is streaked with smoke trails. Emergency lighting flickers. From outside you can see jagged holes where drones may have breached. Portions of the facade are buckled or dislodged. Some sections are still intact, casting reflections of fire onto adjacent buildings. The exterior tells a story: precision strike, sudden damage, cascading structural impact. Now step inside in our metaphorical interior review. The interior is expansive, but chaos reigns. Imagine walking into the lobby of one of these towers, marble floors cracked, glass shards everywhere, sprinklers hissing, water coursing across polished surfaces. Smoke fills hallways, alarms blare, sprinklers spraying mist. The air is thick with dust, soot, and the smell of burning insulation and wiring. Emergency exit signs glow dimly. Elevators are offline. Shafts may be compromised. The stairwells are congested, people are disoriented. Water from fire pumps cascades down walls, pooling on floors. Fire axes and extinguishers lie scattered, some used, many unreachable. The HVAC system is disabled, sprinklers overworking, extinguishers half empty. You peer into office floors above, ceilings collapsed, floor panels blown out, walls buckled. Cables, conduits, lighting fixtures dangle, torn from ceilings. Some interior partitions are missing, furniture burned or scorched. Some rooms show pockets of flame still alive. The internal fire suppression systems are struggling. Emergency lighting flickers as backup batteries wane. Fire teams are working, hoses snaking through corridors. Firefighters in protective gear navigate the wreckage. People are being evacuated, guided through broken exits, crawling under smoke, carrying the injured. The infrastructure inside, power cables, fiber optic lines, HVAC ducts, sprinkler mains, is heavily compromised. The interior reveals the vulnerability of what is usually hidden behind walls: wiring, plumbing, structural reinforcements, and load-bearing columns. In many places, insulation and wiring are exposed. Walls peeled back, walls burned through, ducts dangling. In offices, computers and servers may have been destroyed or damaged. Fire cut power to critical systems. Smoke damage is widespread. Water damage saturates floors, carpets, ceilings. The interior picture is one of disaster in real time. Moving to performance, if we treat the strike as a machine test, performance here refers to how well the drones achieved their aims and how effective the defense responded. Ukraine's drones have shown remarkable range, precision, and stealth capabilities. They flew deep into Moscow airspace, evading or overwhelming Russian air defenses. They delivered payloads that ignited fires in high-value, high-rise targets. The performance is impressive from a purely technical standpoint. They struck towers worth billions, they created visible destruction, and they demonstrated that the capital is vulnerable. On the defense side, Russia's interceptors, missiles, electronic warfare systems have sometimes managed to shoot many down, but evidently not all. The defense performance is mixed, in some instances successful, in others not enough. The strike's success indicates that the attacking side has matured drone tech, route planning, electronic warfare countermeasures, and targeting systems. The ability to avoid radar, neutralize air defenses, strike tall structures, and inflict damage in a dense urban center shows that the drone's performance is at the upper edge of modern conflict tech. Looking at safety features again, metaphorically, the towers would normally be built with fire resistance materials, sprinkler systems, structural reinforcements, redundancies, fire alarms, emergency exits, blast-resistant glazing, shock-absorbing designs. In theory, skyscrapers of this caliber include measures to contain fire, avoid progressive collapse, isolate damage zones, and allow evacuation. But in this strike scenario, many of those features are overwhelmed or compromised. The internal fire suppression systems are active, but possibly insufficient for direct explosive breaches. The structural core may hold, but peripheral floors are weakened. Redundant power, backup generators, and fire pumps may be knocked out. Blast mitigation in windows and facades may reduce glass shrapnel, but not prevent interior damage. The safety features are tested to their limits and possibly beyond. The fact that the towers are on fire, facades are damaged, and interiors compromised suggests that the built-in safety was unable to fully withstand such precision assault. But we must acknowledge, without those safety systems, damage would likely be far worse. So they played a defense role even if they could not fully stop all effects. Now, unique selling points of this strike event or the drone system. Deep penetration ability, reaching the capital, striking symbolic, high-value targets inside enemy territory. Stealth and evasion, drones that can defeat or confuse radar, air defenses, electronic warfare. Precision targeting, striking towers, upper floors, causing maximal visibility damage. Psychological impact. Striking billion-dollar towers in Moscow produces psychological shock, media amplification, strategic messaging. Scalability, ability to launch multiple drones in coordinated waves, saturating defenses. Cost-effectiveness, drones, comparatively low cost, used to inflict high-cost damage. Flexibility, drones can fly varied paths, adjust mid-flight, use terrain masking. Symbolic value, targeting luxury towers in capitals sends message of vulnerability and reach. Disruption effect, igniting fires, damaging infrastructure, forcing evacuations, undermining sense of security. As for the price, in the case of a military strike, there's no public price tag like a consumer product, but we can estimate ballpark costs and value. Each drone may cost relatively modest amounts, thousands to tens of thousands of dollars, depending on sophistication. A coordinated strike may involve dozens or hundreds of drones, plus logistics planning, electronics support, wasted drones, and lost assets. The cost in human, strategic, political, and diplomatic terms is far greater. The value of damage inflicted on towers worth hundreds of millions or more is far higher than drone procurement costs. The return on investment is large. So from a deal standpoint, Ukraine's drone campaign pays dividends, relatively low cost, high impact. In conclusion, this strike is an impressive demonstration of modern drone warfare, exterior destruction of iconic towers, internal devastation, performance that penetrates capital defenses, safety features pushed to breaking point, unique capabilities of precision, stealth, psychological impact, and a cost model that favors the attacker. The message is loud and clear. Even the most expensive structures are vulnerable in the era of advanced drones. As dramatic as it is horrifying, this event will be studied by militaries, strategists, architects, and city planners. If you found this breakdown compelling, subscribe channel to stay updated.